Hi everyone, so this is going to be a video about our first day on the ship really, and the little bits that we do to get everything settled and ready, and just so that we can have a happy cruise. So we've already embarked, and that was the previous video, and now we're on to what actually is day one on board the ship. So sit back and enjoy, and see you at the end.
Hey guys, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Stuart.
And welcome to Cruising with Stuart and Jeff.
The first thing we like to do is go to the main dining room, speak to the maitre and make sure that we have sat together for tea. We normally do email them prior to boarding, just so that our family are sat together and then people don't get confused with the seat numbers on your seat boarding pass. But it's always been right, but it's better safe than sorry, especially if you spread across a few rooms like we can be on some of our cruises.
4 of you all together?
4, yes.
So you have one table, 5 o'clock, 7:20. Should be a table of 4.
That's great, thank you very much.
And what time's dining? 5 o'clock?
5 o'clock.
Super, thank you.
Do you have any?
Job 2. Go to guest services if you need extra room keys, if you're in adjoining rooms or you're going to put 2 teenagers in one room. You can either get extra keys or they can actually swap you rooms. And guest services open 24 hours a day to answer any queries that you might have. Like during the cruise, our toilet had stopped working, so you just get in touch, go down and see them, or you can ring them from your room and they will sort this out for you. Any issues that you might have or might come across, that's guest services is the place you need to go. Job 3. Muster station. Do your health and safety videos while you're sat in port. It will save you some time. Then when you can get on board, go find your muster station, get it out of the way and done so you can get on with your cruise. Don't let them name and shame you, because they will come over the tannoy when they get down to low numbers and asking people who haven't done them.
Hello, welcome on board. Hello. Which muster station are you? D25. Have you guys watched the video?
Yes. Oh, sorry.
Jeffrey?
Okay.
Ready to go?
Yes. Yes. The cards, we get them later.
Okay, thank you.
The cards, I think the cards will be in the...
Thank you. So in case of emergency, you just have to come to D25. D25 is on that side over there. You will see D25. Yeah?
Yep. Cool.
Thank you.
Right.
Most of the bars are open on day 1 and try and get people to spread out, but make sure you go and get that all important muster drill done first, because we can't sail until everyone has done it. And you will hear announcements over the tannoy by the captain naming and shaming those who still haven't done it. If you haven't bought a drinks package prior to the cruise, there's still options to get one when you're on board, but the prices are really steep, so we always recommend to book a drinks package before you actually come on board, to save you those pennies to spend on other things on your cruise. On deck 11 you will find the Windjammer, which is your buffet restaurant. As you will have seen in the last little clip, you will be greeted by someone who tells you washy washy or no yummy yummy. You know, you're on this cruise for a long period of time and no one wants to feel sick, so keep those hands washed. Food usually reflects similar to what's going to be on in the main dining room, and it has some sort of theme nights, but you'll always have your cheese, your salads, your ham sections, along with your burgers, your chips, your chicken nuggies or tenders for your young kids, along with a soup. But there's always a nice variety to keep you going until your main dining room time. If you're super lucky, you might be able to get a window seat which give you some gorgeous views of the ports or even the ocean, depending on what sort of day it is. And this is the same in the main dining room. It's a luck of the draw for the dining room though, so fingers crossed. As you can see, there's a load of different types of options of foods, you know, down to your curries, so there's always something for everyone. This cruise was very English based, like stuff we love at home, like a good curry or a pork pie, a scotched egg. It was really good for options of food. As you can see on both sides of the Windjammer, you have Chops Grill, which is a steak place, and it does offer other things on the menu as well, so it's not just predominantly steak, but that's what they specialise in. On the opposite side is Giovanni's Table, which is Italian, but again, it does offer slightly other things as well, just in case you aren't a fan of Italian. You can purchase these beforehand and usually get some sort of good deals or specialty restaurants where you can pick two options and it makes it cheaper, so it's worth looking if that's something that you're actually interested in doing.
Take away the beverage buggy. Or a piece.
As you can see on your left here, you've got fish and chips, which is complimentary, apart from if you want the lobster, and it was at $12 for the lobster. You get a nice portion of chips along with the fish, which was really chunky. We didn't try this to our last day, and we're absolutely gutted that we waited till that long, because the fish was absolutely to die for. And it's handy because it's around the pool, so you don't have to dry off to go into the Windjammer. You also can get chicken tenders along with some shrimp if you didn't want the fish. On Independence of the Seas there is 2 pools and 1 children's pool, and you have 3 hot tubs in this main area, 2 to one side which are covered along with 1 that isn't. There is life jackets for the kids if they don't know how to swim, and obviously in that video you can see there's a couple of adult ones. You can rinse off in the shower before getting in the pools, just to get a bit of dirt off you from all your travels. Once you go through the automatic doors, you will enter the Solarium, which has 2 overhanging hot tubs on either side, and also another pool, which is really cold on this cruise. But this is adults only, so if you want to escape your kids, someone else's kids, just need some quieter time away from all the loud music, this is the place to be. If you still want to get in the hot tub or be in the pool or even in the sun. towels from the towel station so that you don't have to bring your own, which will save you some packing space. You just need to hand your seat pass card over and tell them how many you want, but then you also need to return them because they can charge you if you haven't returned them. We've never heard or seen it happen, but it's not a risk you want to take. Places on deck 11 to get drinks from, which is the Solarium bar, the pool bar and fish and chips. There's also the Sky Lounge, which is on deck 12, which is right above the pool bar, if that one's a little bit chocker. Waiters are usually walking around and offering drinks. This can take a little bit longer because they may get 4 or 5 drinks at the same time, and it'll take sometimes just a little bit longer to get back to you.
I'm blind to the knife. Sorry, literally blind to the knife. Ooh, I have to call, and then I think she's gonna want the pink, but I'll have her come trade it if she doesn't. Okay, thank you.
dining room time was 5 o'clock. You can check your menus every day beforehand, and usually they're on before you actually get on the cruise, so you can start planning and maybe thinking, oh, actually that day I might go to a specialty restaurant because I don't like something from that day, which is perfectly fine. Or you might fancy that going to the Windjammer for something instead if you've had a busy port day. But the food is always fantastic in the main dining room. Up to you.
Choose my fingers, to be honest.
What have you got, Jeff?
Oh, wow.